How y'all doing?
All right.
So she saved me for last, huh?
Uh-huh.
Wow, no pressure.
I mean, you gotta show up.
I know, right?
Right?
So, my name is Cyde. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. There's been a lot of intros today.
Yeah.
It's a lot of intros. I'm gonna let my poem be the intro for you. That's still one of your bars going through my head for the last 2 hours. Still trying to recover from that. I'm tired of writing and struggle to relate to a crowd like that's what poetry has to be. 3 years ago, I got co-signed by Rhapsody. I did. She called me a real MC, but that affirmed that the Master Chief was always within my capacity. Now as my halo rotates through the heavens, I've tried myself hard to relate to the gravity of a warning sent to save our sacred souls from catastrophe, bringing this modernist age of religious apathy back to the roots of community that founded humanity. As my cup runneth over, you witness the stream of my flow connecting back to the straight path of yours rationally. I can teach a rabbi how a covenant ends as a golden calf is replaced by golden caps in your cavities. I can teach a past about the present past and how Adam and Eve are seen as equal and not unsatisfactory. I can teach a yogi how heaven is a physical experience, and during this life we're tested with the smallest taste of its immaculate alchemy. For example, during my euphoric metamorphosis, I heard a word of choice from a voice more notorious than Morpheus. Some call it voodoo and some may call it voodoo. Regardless, that's the moment I entered the cave, emptied my thoughts, then sought the cocoon, while I was fed the good word, but never off of a spoon. As the shot sparked in the dark, the sonic started to boom. This is not a game. You need to start taking this seriously. After those words, I was no longer a coon. This regular show character was blessed and chosen to know the God of the tunes. All my contradictory logic was then dead and buried like false gods in a tomb. When the myth of the human molds is exposed and unfolded, the word ensures your soul becomes woven immune. Alcohol, acid, smokeless fire, and shrooms were no longer needed nor consoled or consumed. After that shock of lightning brightened, my senses heightened. Likened to the boldest lotus that floats solely in the golden lagoon, I perfumed as I bloomed. From that womb I emerged connected and in tune with the inherited heirloom of our prophetic platoons, truly. Crossing the burning sands and cruising the dunes, now I'm a part of the faculty. Our spiritual nature phases as we walk on the moon, bringing this baptized baby and the bathwater back from the balcony. The religion of Muhammad Ali is bringing this Malcolm up out of me. Despite the NOI's foundation being based in a fallacy, it was made as a counterweight to the God complex that till this day still enslaves our slavish mentality. But from its womb, it produced the purest form of faith based in reality. Are these lines not proof of an immaculate alchemy? I had to read a Quran to know the universal view of my personal gallery. Find a limited salary. Finally put some real spirit within my spirituality. Our souls seek to rise. So for our hearts and minds, I'm just here to remind you how to achieve your mastery. And to remind you of firms that you were known before. You see, Hams was just passing a ball on the court. Now the side effect is here to settle the score. If you only knew, your Halo 2 is what you've forgotten to be grateful for.
Yeah. Yes, sir.